Welcome back. Lisa Bartlett is here today. She is running for Orange County Supervisor, 5th District. Currently, she is the mayor of Dana Point. Welcome.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
Nice to have you here. We were talking a little bit because they had their wonderful barbecue championship down there, as they do every year in Dana Point. No, I couldn't get down there. I've judged it before, but I had another event to go to. But it is wonderful. It is a lot of fun. So next year, I'll give you a heads up. You have to go down there. Welcome back. You were here during the primaries.
Yes.
And obviously you made it this far. What is it about becoming an Orange County Supervisor that you bring to the table? Why did you go for this candidacy in this position here? And what's some of the things you want to offer?
Well, I think that I've done great things in leadership on the Dana Point City Council.
Mm-hmm.
For instance, Dana Point is one of 6 cities in the state of California that has no unfunded pension liability, a balanced budget every year, cash reserves, and no debt. And I think with my educational background, my private sector, senior executive experience, that gives me a foundation to build on and to really do a great job on the Orange County Board of Supervisors.
One of the issues that you've talked about last time you were here a little bit was the early release of criminals, and it's called AB 109. I think a lot of people have heard about it and have a lot of concerns about it.
Yes, well, and everyone should be concerned about AB 109. That's the governor's early release of prisoners. And basically they're coming down from the prisons into our jails. Our jails are overcrowded, and these individuals are actually being released on the streets into our communities. And so we've had a spike of crime in virtually every community in Orange County. And to counteract that, I established, when I was mayor in 2009, the Contract Cities Working Group. We work very closely with all the contract city mayors that contract with the Sheriff's Department. We work with Sheriff Hutchins and her staff and Supervisor Pat Bates to form a very well-founded coalition to make sure that we have a high level of public safety in our community. We combat the early release of prisoners, and we have community-based policing programs that ensure the safety of our residents in our communities.
Do you feel that if you become supervisor, is there anything that can be done to maybe curtail this or reverse it that you know of? Obviously it's at the state level, but counties, cities, they're the ones that have the vested interest in this. Exactly.
And one of the things we're doing is the expansion of our music jail facility in the Lake Forest area. That will increase the jail capacity. We have a monitoring program with the ankle bracelets, but we really need to fortify that program to make it stronger. There are things that we can do, within the community to notify residents that there are people being released into their communities, and they need to be aware. The Neighborhood Watch program is a fantastic program to keep residents up to date on what's happening in their communities.
Obviously, being that you were mayor, you were involved in OCTA, as the mayors are, and you were active in their senior mobility program, right?
Well, I was actually chairwoman of the Foothill Eastern Toll Road, which is the TCA. And we did great things on the TCA board. I led the agency through a $2.3 billion refinancing, which saved the agency over $200 million. But with regard to the senior mobility program, that's a program that is essential for the senior community. For a $2 fee, we're able to pick them up right at their doorstep, take them to their doctor's offices, and it makes a great way to get people around the community at a very cost-effective price.
Yeah, I've seen it work here in this city, and people really enjoy it. It's an absolutely wonderful, wonderful project, and it benefits. It really does benefit a lot of people. A couple things on the transportation part. There's been a lot of rift about the way that the toll roads, for lack of a better word, are collecting funds and things like that. And I know there's been things that have gone back and forth with that. Do you see that changing a little bit? What I'm talking about is you have the fast track, you have the express, which are working very well, but it's the folks that don't use that occasionally go on there missing their tolls or missing the sign that says how to pay their tolls. And is there a way to maybe change that to be more proactive? In other words, sending out a notice saying, you need to pay this, it's got to be paid within 30 days, rather than being reactive.
Right. And the toll road agency has been very complimentary with regard to the first-time users. We had a lot of tourists that were coming through when the program was initiated, and they didn't even know they were on the toll road. They had their GPS programming to go from location A to B. We were very sensitive to that, and we forgave a lot of tolls to the first-time users of the toll road that just didn't realize they were on a toll road and until they got their violation notice. So we waived a lot of those violation fees, and we will certainly do that for someone who's new on the toll road that didn't realize they had to pay a fee.
Very good. Something that I looked on your website that I found exciting, and you're looking at a trolley system, right? Tell me about that, because that sounds very exciting to me.
We're very excited about the Tri-City Trolley program. They will be similar to the Laguna Beach style trolley cars, the San Francisco trolley cars. And we'll have that for the 3 South Orange County cities, Dana Point, San Juan Capistrano, and San Clemente. It's about a 45-minute round trip for a nominal fee. It will go through all the points of interest in all 3 cities, and this will really incrementally increase the businesses for business activity for the community, bring in additional revenue, and really be increasing mobility for everyone coming into the area. Tourists, the residents, and the businesses are going to benefit from this. It will also link up, I believe, at the Ritz-Carlton with the Laguna Beach trolley. Oh, very good. And we've seen how the Laguna Beach trolley, how well it works. It's nice. You can get on, park at one location, go where you want, get on and off, and I think that's wonderful. It'd be a great program. I want to mention that you are going to be at Florence Sylvester Senior Center coming up on Thursday, October 16th from 3 until 5 p.m. And this is a place people can go and meet you, ask questions, but also it's called a Greatest Generation celebration, right? In support, and it sounds like a great event, and as I said, a way that people can meet you, but also you're celebrating the greatest generation, right? Yes, this is an event to celebrate the great seniors and to bring them all together to meet me as a candidate and to work together to make Laguna Woods better, but also the regional area as well. There are a lot of things that the seniors can do as far as providing significant input on how to make government better. And they've been around a long time, they've got a great wealth of knowledge, and would love to tap into that to really work in partnership to have a better community. Yeah, and as I said, a great way to meet Lisa. Again, Thursday, October 16th, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Want to give you Lisa's website before I forget, very easy, lisaforsupervisor.com. That's all you have to remember. And all that information on here she talks about on the website, your issues, your background, your time in Dana Point, and you can get all the information about the different events that you'll be at. And anything else you'd like to add about your candidacy? Well, I'm very honored and proud to have the endorsements of all 5 City Council members on the Laguna Woods City Council. Those local city elected official endorsements mean the most to me, because those are the city officials that are coming to me saying, Lisa, we want you to represent us on the Board of Supervisors. And of the 11 cities in the 5th District, I have the majority of city council members in 7 of the 11 cities having endorsed me. All right, very good. A pleasure to see you again. And again, lisaforsupervisor.com. You can get all our information there. And don't forget that event, Thursday, October 16th at the Senior Center from 3 until 5 p.m. Thank you again. We'll be back.